Hello, everyone. Live stream, and yeah. Um, how's everyone doing? Because I had a nice day today, and it was a nice day today, and yeah. Hello, Gus. How you been? That's good. Um, the reason why I'm quiet is because want to see more people. But then again, I mean, I don't know if there are any people going to show up. Yeah, this whole this stupid video. Bull crap. Oh shit.
Rex is the most iconic dinosaur ever. As non-avian dinosaur, or an Asian ancestor conquered North American territories through a land bridge or Renaissance idea. Like usually and generally, Dr. O'Connor said, even in well-preserved specimens, the authors are unable to plasticity.
It's full of crap. Um, I'm going to hate enjoying the movie Turning Red. What? What movie? Oh, Turning Red. Oh, that movie. Yeah. Hey, Tyrannosaurus. Sorry if I pronounce your name. By the way, this animal, Loriosaurus, in real life, of course, is it a real actual animal or is it a fictional animal? I guess you can call it. Because I never heard of this animal before. Okay, I was just wondering. Judging by the picture, I think it's a some type of theropod, like maybe a megalosaurid or something like that. Then again, I could be wrong. Um, Yesterday, I was watching, and even this morning, of AK Rex's video about discussing paleontology sessions featuring a paleo term with my friend John.
Hey guys, how is it going? My name is AK Rex, and I would say do not worry about the image.
Yeah, I saw a little bit. A hyena, lion, leopard. Yeah. And they were also discussing about the lips and stuff. Um,
For the Morrison theropods, with this depiction here, there doesn't seem to be all that much the Pachyrhinosaurus, okay, fully Pachyrhinosaurus one. Whether you know the was everything is there, the neck proportion, it definitely looked a lot. He said to me, well, to be said anyways. And actually, I'm going to preface my personal opinion of this piece by actually telling a quick story. So last summer, I was hanging out with
it doesn't matter.
friends from high school, and he's one of those.
Hey, Jurassic Floyd. Have you seen Cena? My thoughts on what, Loriosaurus? About the video? Yeah.
We were just chatting about dinosaurs, because he's not necessarily going to paleontology, or he's not necessarily the dinosaur buff that I am, but he's someone who finds him cool, and it's always a pleasure to talk to him about. Anyways, so he's like a casual sort of enthusiast, if you will, or is he slightly above the casual level in your view? I think I would say just below, and I only say that because I think he sort of finds him fascinating, thanks to me, right, a little bit. But with that being said, and one of the things and we had a very similar conversation about reconstructions, and he said to me, well, basically, so John, what you're telling me is that are they making fan fiction? And I said that was very, very accurate to what I would describe some of paleo art.
Yeah, pretty much. This paleo art, the Pachyrhinosaurus with the wool and shit, it does look fan fiction. Oh, I didn't see the whole videos of your animal of the animals, Loriosaurus. Yeah, and besides, it's like 5:51, Cena.
Is that it comes off as fan fiction, and this piece right here.
Yeah, of course it does. It does look fan fictiony, which I don't know why it's fan fiction. I hate that. I mean, not all fan fiction's like bad. It's just this is not right.
This is honestly probably the most
I'm sorry if
the
I
closest I would say to being
I'm sorry if you guys if I can't show you the video. I don't know how to show you guys the video, but I can always put like the link in the description of the video if you guys want to see it for yourself, or I could just link it in the comments section after the live stream. What kind of creatures would you perhaps like to see in PNSO in the future? Well, they already just did. Well, this month actually, they're doing Zutane Tyrannus. Um, I would like to see Saurophaganax, Dryptosaurus. Um, what else is there? Nanuxsaurus. Also, some sauropods. I think they did some sauropods, but I would like if I would pick, I would pick like Argentinosaurus and Alamosaurus and Dreadnoughtus. There's just lots of animals I would like to see in PNSO. Um, there's just lots and lots because in PNSO they just did obviously Tyrannosaurus Rex, both the stand up and then there's a laid down version there, and also a juvenile, aka Nanotyrannus, which at this point really it's really a juvenile, but it is what it is. The box said it's Nanotyrannus, but it's a juvenile Tyrannosaurus. Tarbosaurus, Paguranosaurus, Triceratops, and Kylosaurus, I believe they did. Megalodon they did. Leviathan they did. I can go on, but oh, and Allosaurus. I think they did Allosaurus fragilis. Yeah, I think Ceratosaurus is a horn is upside down. I mean, yeah, because it's the artist didn't do it right, and I'm thinking to myself, that's not really what a Ceratosaurus looks like. Not to mention, Ceratosaurus doesn't even have horns. It's actually a crest than a horn. Both the upper horn, well, both the nasal horn and the hollow horns. Yeah, in the beginning, it's very funny because it's like the artist didn't do it right, and in the middle, that's supposed to be a Torvosaurus, but it's actually a freaking um a Proceratosaurus looks like. And then on the right, it's an Allosaurus, but it doesn't look like a freaking Allosaurus. It just looks like a freaking Dilophosaurus wannabe. The video showed three types of dinosaurs: an Allosaurus with the huge crest, a Proceratosaur with a small horn, well, and a Ceratosaurus with an upper down horn. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Well, if anything, it's supposed to be called Torvosaurus, but it's a Proceratosaurus. The hyenas I saw were playful and cute. Interesting. I gotta look up which not Allosaurus, which hyena it was, because in the Philadelphia Zoo and in the Cape May Zoo, they don't have hyenas. They don't even have wolves. The only canids that I actually know in the Philadelphia Zoo is the African wild dog. Oh, good choices. Yeah, we really need a good Saurophaganax someday. That and the 20. Yeah, I didn't get that Saurophaganax figure. At least I have a Saurophaganax replica call. Unfortunately, it was from dinosaurgeorge.com. That was actually my first fossil replica. No joke, but it is what it is because, again, really, like I said before, it is what it is. Yeah, interesting that yeah, that you guys have spotted hyenas. I think painted dogs is better name. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like to say African hunting dog or African wild dog or painted dog. People call them painted wolves, even. It is what it is. There's just a lot of nicknames for this particular canid. I just call them African hunting dogs or wild dogs. Um, yeah. I also want PNS to do a Torosaurus because Torosaurus doesn't really shine as much as it used to now. It's like some people, it's like it's been forgotten. Wait just a minute. In the middle with the horn, the Proceratosaur is supposed to be a Torosaurus. Yeah, no joke. Yeah. I also like how in that video with AK Rex and with his friend John, they were also mentioning about the lips, and it's really hard to make them have lips. And personally, they even think that half lips is fine, but not like 100% lips. Like with the Blue Rhino Studios Tyrannosaurus, the Sue model that just came out like last year, that T Rex model looked kind of off a little bit. I mean, they got the body right, although they think it looks kind of okay, but I think it's good because remember, Tyrannosaurus is a really stocky built animal. But anyways, um, yeah, I had problems with that model is because of the lack of the lips, but it's not just the lips, it's those eyes. They give the T-Rex those puppy looking eyes. Like and it doesn't look very predatory like. I mean, I understand that there are some birds of prey out there that have blue eyes, but that I I don't know. I just think that Tyrannosaurus did not had blue eyes, especially like that. It had puppy blue eyes. I don't know. Oh, that's a great choice there. Actually, Torosaurus. That's interesting species, and yet, yeah, I know because Torosaurus is a very unique animal. I also want to do like different species or different subspecies to tell the difference. Like, like they could do like Triceratops horridus and then Triceratops porosus, and then Daspletosaurus horni and Daspletosaurus horni. And what's the name of the other Daspletosaurus subspecies? Carr even mentioned it. There's two species. Oh, Taurosis. Yes, Horni and Taurosis. Yes, I remember now. Well, it's in my head. Horni and Taurosis. I think we need more sauropod figures at some time. I personally think that, yeah, Papo did a Apatosaurus figure, and I don't even have a couple of sauropod. I don't even have sauropod figures in my collection. I only have a Brachiosaurus, and that's from Safari Limited. I was thinking about doing a series where I interview animals and ask them about their lives. Interesting. I was thinking about to do an interview, an interview video or broadcast interview video on people who I support, like AK Rex, for example. I also would like to interview him, paleontologists, even some Dragon Ball people like Geekdom 101, which I don't even know how that's going to happen because Geekdom is so freaking popular. Um, yeah. I also hope that we get like hello Cynothosaurus. I also hope that we get like a green T Rex in PNSO. I probably doubt it, but I would like to know like the difference between like the males and females. Like, I mean, we can go all day really what color dinosaurs would look like, but I really don't even know. In my first episode, I interview a cheetah who tells me about his interesting. I am a Cynothosaurus. Okay. Oh yeah. I have a lot. Everyone has family issues at times. It's pretty. Yeah. It's Oh, any thoughts I can do? I don't know. Maybe a spider or a horse or I don't know. Yeah, I know, and I'm not really surprised. And I'm not really that impressed with the Dimetrodon design. I mean, if we're going by accuracy, it looks freaking horrible. Like, I'm just not really a fan of the Dimetrodon model. I don't know. It's just a random choice. I don't know. Right? They did Apatosaurus. Oh, and they did Brachiosaurus too. They did Brachiosaurus, but there, for some odd reason, figure. I don't know why. However, solid figure. Um, I don't know. Yeah, it is. It looks freaking awesome. My only problem though is that Tarbosaurus is supposed to be larger than Zutane tyrannus since Zutane tyrannus evolved into Tarbosaurus, and then Tarbosaurus, millions of years later, Tarbosaurus migrated to North America and evolved into, of course, Rex. So Tyrannosaurus Rex's ancestor was Zutane tyrannus, and then evolved into Tarbo, and then evolved into obviously Rex. At least Jurassic World Dominion does not have half of a sail. I mean, true. Yeah, I had a classmate who had issues with her parents. That's weird. More scientific. I don't know why Papo 2015 as a juvenile Apatosaurus. I don't know because I haven't seen the sauropod figures, the Papasauropod figures. And that figure doesn't even look like a juvenile, I don't think. Also, did you know? Yeah, I saw the picture of it. The Parallel Titan or Parallel Titan or whatever. It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, accurate or not, Dimetrodon's. I don't know. I don't know. Then again, I don't know too much about synapsids. Not a dinosaur. Dimetrodon accurate. Like it had a sail, but it had like kind of like spikes on its back. Like kind of like um like this picture. Um Put a link in the description. Well, in the comments. Um yeah. Yeah, it can be toxic at times, and basically it's like I'm kind of done with this community. I have other things that are better in life in the Jurassic World slash park community or whatever. But yeah. That's why I don't even collect their figures anymore. I mean, it's lots of reasons why, right? That's what I meant there. It's a big figure that doesn't look like a juvenile. I mean, but that's weird. So, what is the most accurate intracerium model? I don't know because I don't know too much about synapsids. Speaking of pterosaurs, do you know that Jack early 2000s? Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, it's actually been debunked now that pterosaurs and triceratops are completely different ceratopsians. Torosaurus had holes in its skull. Triceratops did not had holes. Both Horridus and Porsus did not have those holes. I wonder if a what? Never heard of it. Who? I don't know who these Rumian Muller of. I don't know who they are. Oh, oh, I see. So you meant like that would consider as an inbred because remember, Tarbosaurus is an evolved T Rex. Well, T Rex evolved into um, Tarbosaurus evolved into Rex. So it's an inbred mutation. So it wouldn't even make sense, really. Not to mention, Tyrannosaurus Rex is an Asian immigrant. Well, that, it migrated and evolved into Rex to outcompete the North American Tyrannosaurids, which in, which in this case was Albertosaurus at the time. Exactly. There's much evidence to debunk that the stuff. I think that Horner is, wait, the whole Triceratops. Yeah, it was BS2 at the time. Pterodoxodon nemus is fake. Wait, what? Like for some people who please with Fallen Kingdom and people. Yeah, the characters were okay in Fallen Kingdom and Camp Cretaceous, depending on them. But hey, at least in Dominion they have the old characters. But don't get me wrong, I still love Jurassic World. I still a Jurassic World fan myself. Yeah, I understand. I mean, again, really, I do like Jurassic World or the Jurassic community. It's just that I'm not like a huge avid fan as much as I used to now. And don't get me wrong, I still have a Jurassic Park hat, and probably still gonna wear it in theaters or maybe when I ride my bike again. But at the same time, though, I'm not this huge avid fan that I was back in the day. Hey, Lord, Deadly Lord, or I think Lion Country, or there's just a there's just no way the heck that Triceratops could be a. Yeah, Horner doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, I agree with the whole Nanotyrannus being juvenile and Stygimoloch and Dracorex being like juveniles of Pachycephalosaurus, but that doesn't mean that anything. Like he still thinks that Triceratops horns are useless in combat against T Rex and each other, which is freaking BS because he thinks that the horns are so freaking hollow that they could break very easily. It's like Horner. Those horns have a reason. That beak is probably the the best defense because obviously T Rex the horns would be in the freaking way. Trust me, I had a huge fight with Vanessa Weavewalker, which was Jack Horner's ex girlfriend, and I basically blackmail her. But it's a long story, and I don't want to get into that because it's beating on a dead horse. I kind of like Fallen Kingdom less than I used to. Eh, oh well. What PNSO survivor fig Ambliocetus? I mean, I would like to see an Cheetahs figure. We all still love the Indominus Rex. Yeah, I mean, as a science fiction, like as a villain, Indominus Rex is probably one of the most unique villains, and it's probably my favorite theropod villain in, of course, in the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World community. Now, you can make a huge argument that Rexy or Roberta is a villain as well, kind of, but she's just more animalistic. Indominus Rex is just more villain. I don't know. I don't know. I have issues with the CG Malik, and I don't understand why. Well, that's the thing is that it's like they grow as they age or something. Um, Vanessa told me about it in a paper, and I kind of agree with it as well. Another thing too that could happen is that if Stagey Malik could be valid again, then Drago Rex could just be like a juvenile of that animal or something. I don't know, but I don't know. It's hard to say, really. Growth stage. Oh, PNSO did Pachycephalosaurus, and that model looks pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to post a paper so you guys can probably read it for yourself. Um, about the growth stage with Pachycephalosaurus. Um, I mean, I really don't know. So yeah. Um, I have a long time. I missed. It is what it is. Yes, it is invalid. I have major. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't also. Another thing too is that I don't talk about family issues like my problems or your problems. because I just want to stay out of it. So yeah, that's what I just want to let you guys know. Um, trying to find another paper. The growth stage of Pachycephalosaurus. Oh, the real Pachycephalosaurus by Dr. Philip Curry, 2021. Sure, I'll post this paper. Copy link. Here we go. I wonder what it's like to be a cheetah. Well, being a cheetah sucks. Hey, ancient dragons. Because when you think about it, like when you're well, especially if you're a female cheetah, um, you get beat up all the freaking time. Like leopards try to steal your kill, hyenas, lions. As for male cheetahs hunt in groups called a coalition, and they take down large prey sometimes. But sometimes even a coalition of cheetahs, hyenas can scare away. However, there was a lone cheetah in a documentary that scared away a hyena away from its kill. So yeah, I agree with you, Laureus, Gus. Yeah, yeah. Well, male bugs in general, they always get eaten by the females. Um, like the praying mantis, the spider. It's like after they f the female, they just eat them. The females just eat the male. Yeah, but understand that wildebeest are, I don't know, wildebeest are dumb. I mean, it doesn't mean I hate them. They're just dumb animals. Wildebeest are only 250. They're easy prey from predators. I mean, I wouldn't say they're easy. I mean, there's some predators that struggle to kill a wildebeest. Lions, though, wildebeest always surrender against lions. I mean, there was a video of wildebeest chasing a lion away, but that was only one time. You usually see wildebeest surrendering against lions. Hyenas, you do see wildebeest fight against hyenas, so it can go either way. Cheetahs and leopards and other predators too. I've seen wildebeest fight them. Yes, of course. Because obviously when Mufasa fell off the cliff, he got stepped by thousands of pounds of a stampeding herd of wildebeest. And since wildebeest are in real life around what, like 800 pounds or something like that? Yeah, Mufasa gets stepped on by thousands of pounds of wildebeest in a herd. Yeah. Wildebeest are screwed against lions. Yeah, pretty much. Go for it. Sorry, Ryan, about that. Sorry, what? About what? Yeah, sorry about what, Jurassic Floyd? Oh, I seen a video. Even male leopards taking a full-grown female. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I never heard of a leopard taking down a full-grown wildebeest. That's pretty interesting because wildebeest are so hard to take down, even as a leopard. But I can see that. There was a wildebeest that was stuck on a pile of rocks, or actually it was either a wildebeest or it was a zebra. It was one of those animals, and a leopard killed it, which was pretty interesting. I find weird that wildebeest and Lion King talk when every single other animal does. Um, I guess. I guess it's because they treat wildebeest as dumb animals in the Lion King universe, which they are. They're pretty dumb. Yeah, when I was a kid, I always think that zebras are more dominant than wildebeest, and I think that zebras are really dominant towards the wildebeest. And they're zebras are really hard to kill, even by lions. Like there was a lion that um there was a lion that had a hard time killing this zebra, and the zebra, she finally let the zebra go. Um Also, a lioness's jaw got broken, well, got kicked by a zebra. So zebra are pretty damn tough. Or zebras are pretty damn tough. I'm trying to do a link video. I mean, I can try to find it myself if I can. trying to spell wildebeest, and I'm not really the best speller. I'm really sorry. Um, hold on, hold on. It's and there's an E. Oh fuck. And there's an E T. Oh, holy crap! Now, that's pretty awesome, and that's very rare too. That a leopard killing a wildebeest, that's insane. Because a wildebeest is like 800 pounds, and a leopard's like 200 or 230 to 200 pounds. That's insane. He's gonna have a huge hard time dragging that thing up a tree. Man, that's insane.
You are telling me that
That is completely insane.
you think you know better than
That's a big male too. Judging by it, looks like the Masai Mara. Yep, Masai Mara. Damn. Well, for me, like wildebeest are pretty damn dumb, but by reptile standards, it's probably like turtles and or tortoises and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, what's dumber than a wildebeest? I don't know. Maybe a Thompson's gazelle. They're pretty dumb. Impala, they're pretty dumb. Tortoises, dung beetles, Nile crocodiles. I mean, they're smart by reptile standards, but they're dumber than mammals. Toro Torosaurus had a bigger frill than Yes, its full-grown body is smaller than Triceratops. Yes, I agree. Triceratops had a larger body, but Torosaurus had a bigger skull. Your ex is dumb. So, what do you know? What do you think of? Yeah, it happens. Uh, Komodo dragons have been known to kill pigs. Um, because yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, rhinos are dumb and hippos are dumb too. When I was a kid as well, this is just me only. Oh hey, Lion King. Yeah, I mean Lion Country. I heard that. Well, when I was a kid, I always thought that most herbivores with poor eyesight, like bison, Cape buffalo, and rhino, the ones that have like really bad eyesight, they're the ones that are dumb. But I mean, they can be dumb, but it is what it is. Like for example, like in the documentary Frozen Planet, there was these wolves that were tackling this yearling bison, and the adults like somehow just ran over this bison, this other bison, and the wolves just feasted on it. And bison are pretty damn dumb. They're majestic animals, but they're really freaking dumb. My ex was a hippo as well. She pretty might be very funny. Speaking of which, of hippos, I don't know if you guys know, entelodonts are more closely related to hippos than the pigs, which is pretty interesting. And Androsarchus is more closely related to entelodonts and hippos than the sheep and goats. So it's way completely different how Androsarchus is now. The only reason I just wrote that Taurosaurus is yeah, yeah, they are completely different animals, not the same. Probably because elephants solve problems than other herbivores or most animals in general. They have very good memory. I don't know. Um, Horses are pretty smart too, but they're not like intelligence of elephants. And horses are, I think they are dumb, but they're not as dumber than like some of the um like bison, wildebeest, and Cape buffalo and stuff like that. At least what I know of. So yeah, um, I'm pretty sure that the wildebeest in the video was a cow because they're okay. That makes sense, really. That like if the cow was like 300 something pounds, yeah, I can see a leopard dragging it up a tree because when think about it, wildebeest, male or female, doesn't really matter. They're still freaking heavy because obviously, like I mean, leopard are strong, but like lifting like a 500 pound or a 300 pound body up a tree, I have a hard time because lions are there and stuff, and some lions are really good climbers. But that's just me, though. Yeah, pigs are freaking smart too. Pigs are smart. I heard that pigs are smarter than a dog. They are really super intelligent pigs. Like they are really freaking smart. Again, on Earth, Jack Horner come up with that. Yeah, it makes zero freaking sense, and it pissed me off since I was a kid. And I even had a couple of fights with this fellow of mine who I'm not going to mention his name, but he was supporting Horner's hypothesis and stuff, and he was a big time Horner fanboy. He he loves Horner with a passion. Whatever. Oh, they're smarter than horses. They're smarter than even a dog. And Entelodonts and prehistoric predators are also called Well, that's the thing is that in the prehistoric predators episode of the Entelodon episode, it's actually called Archaeotherium, but in but in the Hyenodon episode, they just called it Archaeotherium, but in that one they didn't. They just called it Entelodon. I don't know why, but yeah. Actually, I think Cape buffaloes are pretty smart since they have unique social structure. They have sense. Man, that's true, but they're still pretty damn dumb. There was even a video of this buffalo, this Cape buffalo, who, well, this herd, the herd members try to rescue it, and then all of a sudden, like the entire herd, well, one of the herd members actually attacked it. They were all beating the living shit out of it, and then they just ran away. That documentary was called Relentless Enemies. It was like the end of that documentary. I suggest you guys watch. Yeah, but they're still considered as cloven hoofed animals, so they kind of count if you want. I like there are videos when lions are about to kill buffalo and then the herd shows up to try to help. Yeah, they do. Cape buffalo do try to rescue their own at times. It is pretty interesting, I have to say. Um, yeah. I think mostly Borvin. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Aren't aren't that intelligent comparison to the cats and apes, etc. But in we rank most intelligence. Yeah, I would have to say Cape Buffalo are pretty smart, but they are pretty dumb comparison to other mammals in general because they don't think things that much, or at least they try to, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's always to see buffalo help each other out. They decently intelligent, though not near as much as pigs or even other animals too, like cats, dogs, bears, and etc. Interesting. Pigs, surprisingly, every time like to see a big fat dumb. Yeah, they look like a dumb animal, but they're freaking smart pigs. They solve problems, and it's amazing that pigs are really smart. And what's interesting is that pigs go feral very easily. It's like one day they're feral, and it's impossible to domesticate them back because they go feral very freaking easily. Squirrels are apparently yeah, I hate squirrels. I hate freaking squirrels. I mean, they're smart, but they're freaking dumb, and I hate them. I fucking hate squirrels with a passion. Hippo's jaws can crush a crocodile in half, though you are right, a hippo is kind of dumb. Yeah. Um yeah, out of all the Brovins, in my opinion, Cape Buffalo are definitely one of the smartest or most intelligent, if not. Yeah, I agree. Final word on this. More information how on earth did Jack Horner came up with the I have no idea. I just have no idea. I wish I could insult my ex calling her pig, but to be smart. I did a little bit. It's just that I'm not really good at reading on your videos. No offense, I'm just not the best reader. At least I think so. I know there was a couple of videos of another lion versus tiger video, I believe. Yeah. Pigs are smart and they are tasty. Yeah, of course they're tasty. Yeah, but then again, I mean, I'll have to look it up again. So, yeah. I want to know, like, if you could do, like, your own favorite male lion specimen video. Like, what's your favorite male lion? Like, your top 10 or top 5 favorite male lions? Because I would just like to know. Yeah, he is a dumbass. Parrots are smart, but there are birds that are herbivores. I mean, true, but again, birds are different, I guess. Although birds can be dumb too, but again, really depends on the bird we're talking about. Like crows and ravens, they're pretty damn smart. They're really freaking smart. A bit off top. I mean, this is off topic. Hey Ryan, did you hear about the new? Yeah, I heard about it. I'm actually kind of excited, really, that Piccolo's going to be in it, and he has a new form. Um, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, they're pretty stupid ostriches. Barbie lions are my favorite. Same with. I mean, I'm talking about like specimens, not like species or anything. Like for example, Makulu, Kinky Tail, or Intuitamela, or Scarface, or any of those male lion specimens. Or I guess you can call them. I think they are considered as specimens. That's what I'm referring to. Oh, like Sachiel. Yeah, Sachiel is pretty interesting. I heard. It's too bad he got freaking shot by a freaking dentist. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's my favorite too. And the Mapoho brothers are top tier. Um, to be honest, I really did not like some of the Mapojos because they were freaking violent. I mean, I understand, it's lion standards, but not like that. Especially with Mr. T, he was my least favorite. Makulu was my favorite because he was like your typical male lion. I just did not like um uh, what's his name, Mr. T, because he made it with a female and then he just killed her or suffocated her for no freaking reason. It's like the female spider eating the male, but it's like all the way around. It's like Mr. T's a freaking psychopath. It's like I don't know. It's like I'm kind of glad that Mr. T was killed. So yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't use Wikipedia anyway, but yeah, the Red Ribbon Army are going to be in that movie. The problem is that what villain are they going to bring? Are they going to bring Cell? And if they're going to bring Cell, it's going to be a different version of Cell because it's going to be obviously it's going to be different. He's not going to be the same Cell that we know, possibly. So yeah. But I always loved Cecil because he was outgoing and yeah, yeah, that dentist was a scumbag. Interesting. If I get a baby, yes. Oh, Dunkley, yeah, Dunkley Ostius is in PNSO too. Yeah, I need to get more of the PNSO. The only PNSO figure I have is the T Rex, as you guys can see. And the clown had to kill him with a gun. Yeah, that pissed me off. I understand. Yeah. Also with tiger specimens too, like for example, Muchley, Charger, and B1, which is Charger's grandson, I believe. Yeah. Charger looked pretty cool because he looked like a big male tiger. He had a big head, but he was like 9 or 10 years old. His grandson defeated him, and he mated with his daughter, which is kind of an inbred mutation. I don't know why, but whatever. I don't know why his grandson came back or his great grandson. I don't know. Oh, birthday. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry. It was a marine crocodile. Oh, that. Oh, Darkosaurus. Yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of marine crocodiles, I would like if PNSO had Thoracosaurus because Thoracosaurus is one of the only crocodilians that's from New Jersey, and since I live in New Jersey, I would like to see Thoracosaurus in a figure because Thoracosaurus is pretty unique. For God's sakes, it survived the extinction of the Cretaceous period and died out during when the mammals began. So it's pretty unique. Oh, okay. There was a community post with a picture of Charger. He looked like a badass. Yeah, I heard rumors that Charger used to chase away elephants, and that was pretty cool. I wonder how that crocodile survived the asteroid. Um, it probably went in deeper water. Not to mention, Thoracosaurus is not really a crocodile. It's more closely related to gharials. It's a gharial um, type. It's actually a marine crocodile. Okay, cool. I agree that it would be pretty. Yeah, it would be cool because Thoracosaurus, in my opinion, as a crocodilian, it's pretty underrated. So yeah, I would love to see that. A large snake called survived. Really? I did not know that. I didn't even know there were snakes in. Well, of course there were snakes, but I didn't know there were like actual prehistoric snakes that survived the AKT mass extinction. Cannot pronounce. Do you think Garios will go extinct? I don't know, and I hope not, because Garios are pretty unique. Ugh. Yeah, I heard about that. Garios are extremely endangered. I wonder, do tigers eat Gario? I know that tigers have been known to attack mugger crocodiles, but will he kill? But would tigers kill a Gario? Probably makes sense because Garios live in India. Okay, this is off topic again, but when Vegeta went in the Namek Saga in Z, he killed Frieza's men, Zarbon and Dodoria, and the entire. It shows that Vegeta really hates Frieza. Yeah, because Vegeta was, not really raised, but he was humiliated by freaking Frieza. He was like he was used. He was like a slave, you could say. I mean, I wouldn't say a slave, but I don't know. He really hates Frieza because he was used by Frieza. Because what Dodoria told him about the extinction of the Saiyans. Any of you heard of the giant sea snake? No, never heard of it. Yeah, it's okay. It's just random shit. This is just random shit. Q&A. You guys can ask me whatever the hell you want. Very funny. Ah, my arm. Ugh. It sucks that Vegeta couldn't get his revenge against Frieza in the Namek Saga, but thankfully in the future, his son killed. Yeah, he did, but in Resurrection of F, he came back. But hey, in Resurrection of F, Vegeta was very freaking close to kill Frieza. And I mean, and I mean really freaking close to kill him. Really close. Huh, interesting. Like, are we talking about like today, or are we talking about like prehistoric, like prehistoric times, like Titanoboa? Because Titanoboa is like 30 to 45 feet long, but it was like 1 ton. What do you think you can wait? What do you think you can any animal into? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because Titanoboa and the other snake, I forget the name of the snake, but they were pretty damn cool, well, pretty damn huge. So yeah. Also, have you ever worried that why Goku decided to stay dead against the Cell Saga and simply Earth? Well, because the reason why he wanted to stay dead is because he didn't want to rely on um like it was basically like his own fault. I mean, I wouldn't say his own fault, but it's hard to explain really. Because originally, like the Cell Saga was supposed to end, and then they decided to scratch that and say, "Hey, the Boo Saga is actually the final chapter of DBZ." What do you know why the whole Super Saiyan Saga, Namek Saga happened? In your answer, they're looking for Goku. Wait, what? What do you think to know why the whole Saiyan Saga, Namek Saga happened? In your answer, what? I don't know what you're talking about. 70 to 34. Yeah, very interesting that they survived, the Cretaceous period and then like the beginning of the Mammal Age. My phone will be fixed. Hey, my phone acts like an asshole too. You're not the only one. I meant the reason why the Saiyan Saga and Namek Saga because they were looking for Goku. Well, I think it's because he wanted to stay, is because there were too many dangers that he put up with, and that's why Goku wanted to stay dead, or something like that. After the stream, I will play Five Night Freddy's, then sleep. Interesting. Oh, I see. Well, either way, phones are a pain in the ass. Oh, back. Ugh. Yeah, it is. Man, today was a nice day. Really good exercise for my dog and me. In the Boo saga in Z, it was Babidi that wanted to collect the people's power of Majin Buu. That well, you see here. Oh, well, you see after when Gohan and Cell fought against each other, Babidi felt the incredible key, and it took him 7 years to get to Earth, I think, and and then with the energy with when Goku and Vegeta were fighting, when they were releasing, that's when they released Majin Buu or something. It's a long story. Watch Geekdom 101's video on Does Buu exist in Future Trunks timeline? They'll explain it perfectly about, you know, how Bobbity went to planet not planet Namek, went to Earth. Actually, one of my favorite videos, and this is a really old video. This is before even Dragon Ball Super even started, and we now know Boo does exist in Trunks' timeline. Exist. Oh shit. But here's the video for yourself. Oh shit. Well. Oh fuck. Here's the video for yourself. Anyways, main character show is a hyena. Uh, Mars scientific. I think that crocodile-like prehistoric creature, Camarasaurus. Yeah, I think I heard. I mean, really interesting. Do you watch Solid Saiyan? Yeah, I think so. A little bit, just not much. It's pretty interesting. I think I had. Really interesting. Hmm. Can I tell you about the main? Okay, sure. Yeah, so Isaiah, if you want to watch it, just watch this video. Oh, I know Goku T23. I'm not really too much of a fan of him because he stole another Dragon Ball YouTuber's what ifs, and he he sometimes he just doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't know, I'm just not really much of a fan of him. Yes, I see it plenty of times. Dragon Ball Christmas, it's pretty funny. I mean, I don't know. It's your story. Ugh. My hands. Yeah, pretty much. And also there's like an evil Santa Frosty hybrid mix or whatever, like fusion. It's pretty funny. Also, Goku T23 makes stupid what ifs on like Goku went Ultra Instinct against this villain. What? Did he do that? Because that's kind of clickbait. The show is humanoid living. Interesting. I'm going to end this video. It's been a good video. So I will try to do another live stream next week. And you guys have a nice day. Or hold on. You made what if it's sell. Yeah, I'm not into that. Yeah, anyways, I am going to end this live stream. You guys have a nice day and take care.